for affiliates. I have not seen affiliates do a lot on this platform, but recently I've noticed a couple ads, and they're definitely affiliate. So I'm probably gonna show you them right now. If we just go to Quora, and then let's see, Fisherman Investments. Now this could be a real company, but let's be honest, this landing page just tells me that this is probably some kind of affiliate. And you can see the tracking is, yeah, they want the email. I mean, there's some obvious signs when it comes to affiliate funnels and landing pages. This one just to me looks like one of them, and look, I only scrolled for like 10 seconds, so you can see that people are running some ads on this platform. Not gonna waste any time here just browsing through all the posts here, but instead I'm gonna show you how this all works inside of the ad manager, because that is what we are here for. We aren't here to consume the content, we are here to make some impact. So I'm gonna click launch campaign. I'm just gonna show you how it all works and how these people set it up. This is a pretty good platform for the targeting, because it allows you to optimize for conversions, and you can specify the event that you want to happen. This case I would go for lead gen. Why not? 25 doesn't matter, let's just go for that. What I want to show you is the targeting specifically, because we have a couple options here. We can include the location, which, as you know, for somebody who is running campaigns, it's quite important, because sometimes it is required that you only run the marketing in the state of, let's say, Florida, or the state of Washington, or, you know, there's some geo-specific campaigns, and that's important. Or maybe you want to just target people very specifically, so you have like an ad copy where you say, you know, if you live in California, here's how you can save X amount every month. Something like that would work if you have this kind of targeting. But what's interesting is Quora is a Q&A platform more so than any other platform. It's based on questions. So if, let's say, I type how to make money online, and let's just scroll here, we see Reddit, which is a big site, but the competitor, the number one competitor, is actually Quora. And sometimes you'll find even better answers on Quora, because you have some people who actually want to write, whereas on Reddit it's just like some answers are just 5 words and you have zero information there. Whereas here you can actually read something that people have to say. So the reason I'm showing you this is because you can target people based on the questions. And this is very interesting, because if somebody is, let's just say they want to learn how to, let's say, write on Quora. Let's say they want to build an audience there. Well, guess what the best way to reach these people is? They're gonna have specific questions, specific interests in the questions on Quora, right? They're gonna hopefully read about that, on Quora, because where else would you read about writing on Quora other than the platform? You get the point. This can be any question. So let's just, for example, you can see how you can learn faster, how I can become fluent in English, and all the rest of the questions that, oh, there we go, was the best way to make money. And you can obviously add a whole list of these questions, and then you can see here it says potential weekly impressions. Now this is gonna increase when we go broader. How to save money, and you can see it's gonna slowly increase because each of these questions is getting some views every month. So you can target people who are specifically looking for those things that they ask about. So this is really important here. You cannot do this on Facebook. You cannot do this anywhere else. It's very good if you can include the specific keyword, specific query, the specific intent. If you can match it, if there's an audience on Quora, then you can probably get some very valuable eyeballs on your ads in your product, your funnels. So this is really the key about this platform. You can also choose specific placement, which I would recommend, because you want to appear in the questions. I would not go for the feeds. Yes, it's gonna be less traffic, but again, we are all about targeting here. It's not, you can probably get 1 million impressions, but that's pointless. You can still get 0 conversion. So you need to specify the bid amount and the type of click. I would always go for the pay-per-click. That's more manageable. And let's just continue. Now, the best ads that I have seen on Quora is usually something like a big headline that grabs your attention or the attention of your customers, and then you have an image, and then just like I showed you on the ad before, you had a big headline and some old man. I suppose they are targeting older people, so that makes sense. And then they have the rest of the text, and then it's just a little bit of text, and then the call to action to drive people to the app or the quiz or the landing page. So you can pick whichever one you want, but I would go for the image ad, which would be a little bit of text and an image, because this isn't a video platform, this isn't TikTok, and that's actually good because sometimes images are just enough. Sometimes you don't want to necessarily make a video. Sometimes you can get straight to the point and then just send people to the appropriate funnel, appropriate landing page. And to be honest, images are a little easier to create, so I like how it's done here. And then you just have to fill out the headline, the body text, and like I said, there's different calls to actions. You can drive people to the app. You can do like a quiz funnel where they will answer some questions. You can say download, you can say donate if you are a charity. We usually just, I see people say just learn more. That should work fine. And then you just upload the image You can upload the logo so you look legit. I would suggest to do so. It makes a lot of sense. This image here is really ugly. I don't know what that is. And then Quora requires the URL, which also makes sense because you want to send people somewhere, not just get empty clicks. Pretty straightforward. It should be HTTPS for security reasons, and then you just add the payment method. Let's see if it allows. No, it's not gonna allow, but the rest I've done this. I already created campaign, so I have done the entire process. It's really simple. The rest is you just have to add the card and you are ready to go. It's really that simple. The main thing is to figure out which audience you want to target, which audience you want to show the ad to, and that's all you really need for a quick test of the traffic and the platform. And then once you have some data from here, once you can set up the conversion API right here, you can see. And then once you have that data, you can go and tweak things around and then hopefully make some profit. If you like the video, let me know. I can make more of these. That's it. See you in the next one. Bye.